Okay, so picture this. It's 10 years down the road from now. You're living that dream life that you literally always used to think about. It was on your vision board all the time. You thought it was so far away, but you actually ended up achieving it. And now you wake up every day excited. You're living a life that you think is purposeful, that you find really fulfilling. And health is good, finances are good, relationships are good. Everything's just good. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, that dream could literally be a reality, provided that you put in the necessary steps to actually create that future, to create that dream life. A life that you don't need a vacation from. A lot of the times, most people go on vacation to escape the life that they're currently living. It's a thing where when they're coming back, the plane ride home, they're literally dreading arriving back into, wherever they live, getting off the plane, because it means that they're going to have to go back and return to that existence that, they're not happy living. That life where they don't feel fulfilled, they don't feel purposeful, they're not excited or happy to wake up every single day. If they had a little bit of a break from that on their holiday, they could sort of take a step back from the life that they were living, but now they've got to come back to it. That's why a lot of people go on vacation, and it's not supposed to be that way. Vacations are supposed to be a part of your life, not a form of escapism. It's supposed to be a thing where, you go on vacation to have new experiences, to relax, to chill, all that sort of stuff. But when you're coming back, you should still have things to look forward to, be excited to get back to your normal daily routine, your normal life, because that's still something that's supposed to be providing you with purpose and making you feel fulfilled. So that should still be something that you're excited about. It shouldn't be a thing where, you don't want to go back because you're not happy about the life that you're currently living at the time. Where you will be in the future, it's completely dependent on the actions that you take, now. So, in order to create a life where you are feeling fulfilled, it is basically your dream life. What you can do now to make that a reality is just put in the necessary steps to actually achieve that life. So you really need to start thinking about, if you haven't been already, let's say 5 years, 10 years down the line, what do you want your life to actually look like? Ideally, what does your dream life look like in the next 5 to 10 years? What are you doing? What job do you have? What does your daily routine look like? What hobbies do you have? What activities do you do? Where do you live? All those sort of things you need to start thinking about, thinking what would be the best case scenario for all of these sort of things. However long it takes, just write down all of the answers to these questions. But some people create a vision board, because it helps you visualize, what the actual ideal life looks like for you, in front of you. So that is also something that I'd recommend. And yeah, once you've sort of got all the answers to that question, you've been able to determine what that ideal life looks like for you, then you'll be able to, start taking steps and start thinking about what you need to do in order to curate that actual life. That dream life could literally be, you're working in a 9-to-5 that you're passionate about. A lot of people say, oh, if you're in the 9-to-5, you're in the rat race, you're stuck, That's not the case for everyone. It might be the case for some 9-to-5ers, but a lot of people are actually doing a 9-to-5 job that they find fulfilling, that provides them with a purpose. So it's not necessarily good to make that generalization. You could definitely have a 9-to-5 job and still live a life worth living, that you're happy to wake up each day, you're excited to go to work, you know what I mean? Or it could mean that you don't want to go down that route and you want to be an entrepreneur who has that sort of location freedom. You just work on your laptop and you're able to travel whenever you want, I guess. But I guess the traveling isn't sort of a means to escapism, it's just a part of your life. Or your dream life could literally be, I don't know, living off the grid, working on a farm or something like that, just being in the countryside around a bunch of animals, living in nature, that sort of thing. There's so many different options, but you need to find which one is for you. So yeah, think about, what are you currently already doing to actually get closer to that life? And if there are things that you need to implement, don't wait, start implementing them as soon as possible, because the sooner you do, the quicker you will get to curating that dream life that you want to live, that is going to make you feel happy. Another thing about curating your dream life, make sure that it's the life that you want to live, not the life that others expect you to live, because that can be misconstrued sometimes. a lot of people go down career paths that they don't actually want to go down to please others. So, you know, you might be trying to make your parents proud. I guess it's understandable. Or, you know, you're trying to please your friends. At the end of the day, if you are doing one of these things, that means that you are likely to live a life that you're not actually happy about, that isn't going to provide you with purpose and fulfillment. So if you have a different version of what your dream life would look like, that's different from your parents or different from what your friends expect of you or just people that you know, just take it into consideration that you'll never truly be fulfilled and happy if the life you're living is not what you want it to be. So yeah, make sure that you're curating the dream life that you want to be living, because that's when, you know, you're actually going to be satisfied, happy and excited to wake up each and every single day. And it's also going to make you more likely to be successful because, you know, you're passionate about that dream life, you know, you're excited to get there. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Curate the dream life that, you know, you want to live. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.